Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be ranking Michael Jordan's finals series from best to worst. He was in 6 NBA finals series and they were all very thrilling. So to get started at the top with what I think is his best series in the finals was 1993 against the Phoenix Suns. Now, you could argue that they did not have any formidable defenders to throw at Michael Jordan. He was being guarded by the likes of Dan Marley and Kevin Johnson, but Michael Jordan averaged 41 points per game in that series, 8.5 rebounds per game, and shot over 50% from the field, which is just incredible. And then in the final play of that series, he was actually, made an unselfish but really great play to hit John Paxson for the three with the hockey assist. So really, it's one of my favorite plays of all time. It was a great series battle against Charles Barkley, but I would rank that one at the top. Number two, I would have to put 1991 against the Lakers, his first NBA Finals appearance. Not a lot of people counted the Chicago Bulls in as a chance to win that series against Magic Johnson and the Lakers, but MJ came in and was dominant against a very strong Lakers team, and he had arrived on the scene at that point. The third series that in my ranking is 1998 against the Utah Jazz. Now, this was not one of his best statistical performances in the NBA Finals, but it was filled with clutch performances, including the famous final minute of the Game 6 of the series when the Bulls took the series, including Michael Jordan driving by Brian Russell easily and getting a layup, followed by him stripping Malone in the post and then dribbling up the floor to hit the famous shot that gave the Bulls their 6th title. So that would be my third on the ranking. And then we go to 1992 for number 4 in the ranking. That was against the Portland Trail Blazers, where he averaged 35.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds per game, and 6.5 assists per game. He shot 53% from the field, which is incredible. This was against, Clyde Drexler, and who was another prominent shooting guard, and just completely outclassed him in the series. There was the shrug after hitting so many threes in a row. So really fun series, really dominant stats from MJ. And then moving on to the 5th best MJ final series is 1997 against the Utah Jazz. Obviously there was a lot of off the court drama where MJ had his famous flu game where he had an incredible performance even though he was feeling really under the weather, and there's been a lot of controversy in terms of whether it was really the flu or was it a hangover or was it a bad pizza that he was served in Utah. So we can all debate that, but what we cannot debate is that Michael Jordan had a fantastic series and, as usual, dominated against another championship caliber team in the Utah Jazz. So, and then last but not least, well, I guess last on my series is, on my rankings, is the 1996 series against the Seattle Supersonics, where it wasn't that MJ had a bad series, it was just that this was a particularly strong Bulls team, and MJ did not have to carry quite as much. So that was kind of why I put it last on the list. So I would love to understand if you guys agree with the list or if you would change things up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and recount more details about these series, but I definitely enjoyed watching each and every one of these series and love watching MJ highlights. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks.